Today we're going to talk about more things that I didn't need. The Hot RC DS-4A, a single-handed trigger sort of flying an airplane controller. So you may have seen my previous video where I talk about this, the DS-600 I think is what it's called. This is a single-handed controller and you got this one joystick right there. Super tiny, throw it into your pocket, throw it at somebody, you can throw it all over the place. And it's compared to this one. Now, I can see why y'all told me in the comments why I should look at this, because instead of having this really jumpy, like hard to control situation of this one, we have this neat little trigger here, which I don't know, it doesn't feel great, but this was, you know, a $30, $35 controller, and also this would fit in a pocket. But better control, and maybe it's made for right hand. I tend to want a left hand thing so that I can hold my beverage in the right hand. And I'm also used to doing one of these numbers with a normal radio. We can see here size difference between this Radio Master MT12 and this DS-4A. It's much, much smaller if you're just going to go out crawling and you don't want to hold something heavy. This is actually maybe not a bad plan. It's got the speed control like the other one does, so it's like a cruise control on here. This also has other channels as well. Channel 3 and channel 4, yeah, this probably does too. They both came with big receivers. Let's see. The little guy came with a 6-channel receiver, I do believe. Good for duck hunting boats, I'm told. And this one came with a 5-channel or 4-channel receiver on it. Yeah, I guess that would be why it's called the 4A. Interesting note, I got this off of Amazon and it was the single transmitter version that I bought, and it came with 2 transmitters in the box. So, you know, whatever that means. Now, y'all have already seen what it does, but let's go through and just bind it up. I've got all the things that I need probably. And that's all that I need. And this battery, and that's all I need. All right, so we've got our little CrawlMaster V2 here. I'm gonna plug it into a channel of sorts, probably channel 2. Looks like a bunch of the pins are already bent. That's great. And then I'm gonna read the instructions. I know it's a crazy concept here. Binding. Power on the receiver first. Press the receiver bing button. Again? It didn't tell me a first time. Finally power up the transmitter. Receiver light is always on. Slow flashing, no signal, fast flashing, state of frequency binding, constant light transmitting and receiving connection state. Not exactly self-explanatory, but we're going to try to bumble through this anyways. So it says powered on. Okay, it's blinking. This is telling us no signal over and over. Okay, we hold this down. Fast blink, just like it said. And then we power it up. Yeah, there we go. Bleep, bleep, bleep. So I give her a little throttle and it should spin. We can try to walk the dog with this, I guess. Hey, look at that, it's spinning. Look at there, you can see it, it's working. And I can tell right away that the low speed control on this, it's not great. I can kind of like feel the notches that on most radios wouldn't be there. Oh yeah, there's a big notch. So if you're a snob about your low speed control, this may not be the best choice for you. It's smooth up top though. Oh yeah. Yeah, the most dangerous thing is to spin up an outrunner like this. Because if you accidentally hit 0 throttle, the drag brake locks it up and it just goes everywhere. Cool, well that works. Look at that. Yeah. Well, what else do we need to do? I mean, that's pretty much all we can do without going crawling, and it's really cold out today, so we're not gonna go crawling. But that's super simple. You power it up, you hit the bind button, you turn this on, and it is ready. So we can go into a mode Yeah, there we go. So we got this big red button right there. Now we're in, let's see what they call it. Speed save. We're in speed save function. And if I press it again, it'll stop? Yes, it will. Cool. Well, we got our steering dual rates and our throttle MP. What is MP? I guess that's maximum potential. So if I turn that all the way down, we'll just play with stuff, huh? What happens to our speed if I turn it all the way down? Oh, we get nothing at all. So if I wanted to slow a rig down for my kids or something, I can turn that knob. Yeah, here's maximum throttle right now, and I can just turn that knob up. Cool. Well, that's enough functions for today, I suppose. So if you got any questions on the Hot RC DS-4A, leave them down below. This is kind of a self-explanatory thing. The instructions are indeed terrible English, but we can make our way through it, I guess. So there you go. This will work. Let me know in the comments, though, if you were going to pick something for your pocket or just to go on trails and one-handed while you had your adult beverage or your energy drink or your milk, if that's what you prefer to drink. Which would you select? Would you go for the flight stick style here that has your normal throttle trigger and a neat little back and forth? Or would you go for this, which has a difficult to control joystick? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Let me tell you, it's not bad. But this would probably be easier for the average person. Also, should note, lithium battery built into this, 4 AA batteries for this. Weight-wise, this is much heavier. It is much larger. Do you want to be able to charge stuff, or do you want to be able to just throw in some AA's and go? Up to you. Let me know in the comments if you would have a preference between the two. I'm going to have to go out and crawl with them first to see if I have a preference. But, you know, it could always take multiple vehicles and, like, you know, slip this in the pocket, have this here. We're going to have to try 2 at once at some point, huh? That's going to be fun. We will do that. All right, there we go. This thing, it's a thing. Oh, power on and off sound. Oh, that wasn't. That's a full scale. Oh no, no! It didn't do it missed a note. Oh no. Oh, that saddens me greatly. I guess I'll have to live with it though. There you go. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. You've made it to the end of the video. Hopefully that means you liked what you saw. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, and definitely comment down below. We would like to hear new ideas from you, so be sure you let us know what you'd like to see. There are some other suggestions probably floating by my head right now that you can check out, and otherwise we appreciate your support and your help growing the channel.